Well, that was unusual. I think my stream stopped and then it started again. And I'm not even sure that we're streaming live, which is just as well because I don't seem to be prepared to do this. I am wondering if you are here with me because I don't see your comments. Well, let me get out of this costume just because it makes sense to do that. Much better. Good morning. Welcome, everybody. This is very strange because we went live and then I got a note. Oh, there are the comments. Thank you very much. I see a comment. Good, 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 good. I thought for a moment that we were not live, but we seem to be live. Maybe it's the fact that I was wearing my early morning spa day. um, how is everybody? This is Sunday, and today we're going to have some Sunday Funday fun. Sunday Funday fun. Yeah, let me go back to this because I thought it was absolutely wonderful. I wanted to make an entrance, and it went away, but it is back. So I'm going to be fabulous just for 2 seconds because I'm channeling my inner God knows what. It is Sunday. It is Sunday, March 7th, and as usual, we have nothing serious going on here. And that's perfectly okay because we deal with serious stuff Monday through Saturday, and today we have absolutely no stomach for it, no stomach whatsoever. So here we are. Let's see who else is in the house. Are you distracted by my gown? Let's get rid of it. It's too much too soon. There you go. Um, this is Sunday, and we're having fun, and Kelly is in the house. This is wonderful to see. Um, I see you now. First try kicked out. I know this was really weird, David. We hadn't had a snafu in a long time, but I'm very glad that we are here. Ed is joining us from Toronto. This is wonderful. It is great to see that. Oh, Kathy, how are you? What did you do with Dan? It's great to see you. Please stick around. It is always great to know that you're there. Let's see. Let's see. Libby says, great filter. See, I've been caught. I've been busted. These are all fabulous filters that we can invoke and do all kinds of silly things. Earlier today, I was toilet paper, which was a lot of fun. And you know, if you use a little bit of technology, you can be toilet paper too. Like remember early in the pandemic when we had absolutely no toilet paper to find anywhere. So this was my toilet paper morning, but I decided no, we don't have to be toilet paper today. Let's see what we have. Ooh, Kathleen got her very own 80 peso hat at the Libramiento market yesterday. Mazel tov. I hope you enjoyed the market. It is chaotic and it is a little scary, COVID-19 wise, but it is a lot of fun. Dave says, my lips are luscious. I say, ¿Cuándo vamos por el pan? Let's go buy some bread together, honey. Deb says, ooh, chica. Yes. Having fun, having fun. Let's say, Mijal cannot stay for the whole show, but wanted to say hello. Hello, Mijal. It's great to see you. Today what do we have today? Today we are going to talk about food sayings. I woke up so hungry this morning that I figured today would be a great day to talk about food-related sayings that are popular in Mexico. And for a change, most of these sayings are very benign as far as making your Spanish teachers squirm. We're not going to get dirty today. We're going to get cute and a little flirty, but definitely not dirty. And what we're going to discuss today are amazing. Let's see, can I do this? Yes, I can. Food-related sayings that are popular in Mexico, and I'm going to share a handful of them. I think I put aside 10 so that you can take a look at them and see if any of these are something that you'd heard before, or maybe you want to incorporate them into your regular vocabulary. And why not? After all, we are living in Mexico. We are English-speaking locals. Let's have some fun. And the first one is a very basic, no-frills one. Barriga llena, corazón contento. Full tummy, happy heart. It's a no-brainer, and I'm sure there's got to be a saying for this in every single language. You've had a great meal, and and your heart is happy because you ate well, and that's number one. Number two is a little smart. Cuando tú vas por leche, yo ya vine con queso, which literally means when you're setting out to go get some milk, I'm already back with cheese. And this is something that you would say to an underachiever, maybe somebody that is just too slow to progress to something. And when I say underachiever is such a horrible word to use. Let us remember that these phrases are meant to be or used in a funny way. So you would not want to hurt anybody's feelings by saying this. So this is the kind of thing you might want to say to your girlfriend who takes forever to get ready and put on her makeup before you guys are going to go out, and you're already ready to go, and you say, "No, girl, when you go get the milk, I'm already back with the cheese." So that would be this particular phrase. Cuando tú vas por leche, yo ya vine con queso. So there you go. The next one that I want to share is one of my favorite activities, echarse un taco de ojo, or enjoy an eye taco. No, we don't eat eye tacos in Mexico, but this is a phrase that would be the direct equivalent to eye candy in English. You go to the beach to enjoy an eye taco if you're going to go check out the dudes or the gals, depending on how your canoe floats or what your preference is. But echarse un taco de ojo, for example, is what I'm hoping to do this afternoon at Sunday brunch at Hotel Mercurio. I'm hoping to check out some sexy guys there, and hopefully they'll be wearing sexy bathing suits. So I will be enjoying a taco, an eye taco. So eye taco is an important thing. It's a fabulous sport. I certainly enjoy it very much, and I certainly hope that you enjoy it as well. The next one is weird. Lo puse como camote, which literally means I turned him into a sweet potato. Him or her. I turned him or I turned her into a sweet potato. And to turn someone into a sweet potato is to scold someone like there is no tomorrow. I mean, the worst way you could scold a friend or your son or your kitty cat or something. Like the other day, when Luna went at my crochet thinking that it was a mouse, well, I didn't quite put her like a camote, but we definitely had some time out, and we had some discussion to the effect that it's yarn and it's not a mouse. So, lo puse como camote is very popular, very common, very usable in any kind of conversation. Next, si así como comen, trabajaran. This is a beautiful expression that can be directed to employees that you've hired or people that are working and are not getting as much done as you'd like them to get done. So what you say to these people is, if you would only work the way you eat, if you'd only worked as much or as hard as you eat. So this is what this means. If you would only work the way you eat, si así como comen, trabajaran. And you can say that with, you can roll your eyes, si así como comen, trabajaran. That's the kind of delivery that is good. And let me see what else we have. Oh, this is I love this one because it's very popular in my house. Well, not my household, my family household. Enfermo que come y mea, el diablo que se lo crea. Oh, this means a sick person that eats and pees can only be trusted or believed by the devil. In other words, if you're feeling sick and you tell people, I'm sick, but you're peeing without a problem and you have an appetite and stuff like that, that means you are not sick. So, enfermo que come y mea Come, of course, is to eat, and mea is the infinitive for mear. No, I'm sorry. Mear is the infinitive for this verb, which means to pee. Enfermo que come y mea, el diablo, the devil, que se lo crea. The devil will, only the devil will believe this person. So, next time your best friend tells you, I'm feeling sick, I cannot go out, but isn't this hamburger fabulous? Just say, enfermo que come y mea, el diablo que se lo crea. Next, pork rinds. Who doesn't love pork rinds? I love pork rinds. And this is a saying about pork rinds, which in Spanish is chicharrón. And the saying is, no hay que buscarle ruido al chicharrón, which literally means, let us not make noise with the pork rind, or let us not make the pork rind noisy. And it is the equivalent of saying in English, let's not rock the boat. Let us not rock the boat. It's like, your friend performed last night and he told your other friend, so what did you think about the performance? And your other friend thought that the performance was awful, but your other friend is really honest. So as soon as your friend starts telling the tea, you say, no hay que buscarle ruido al chicharrón. Let us not rock the boat. Or any uncomfortable situation, when you don't want to deal with an uncomfortable situation or escalate something, no hay que buscarle ruido al chicharrón. And let's see, what else do we have? This is fabulous. I use this one all the time because it's directly connected with double entendre. He who is hungry thinks about bread. He or she, obviously. He who is hungry thinks about bread, or he who is hungry thinks about food. And this means that, let's say that somebody is doing, how do I explain this? Okay, let's say that your friend is telling you a penis joke, or making some kind of sexual innuendo at you, and you respond, el que tiene hambre, or el que hambre tiene en pan piensa. It is a way to say to your friend, well, you brought up the penis, or you brought up the innuendo, you must be feeling horny. So that's a way to get back to someone who just made a sexy remark. As like example, if I had a fabulous butt, which I don't, I am buttless. But let's just pretend for a second that I had a fabulous body, and I had a fabulous butt, and I was wearing my swimsuit, and some like dirty old man came to me and went like, I would just say, el que hambre tiene en pan piensa, which is a way to say, you keep your dirty thoughts to yourself, you bitch. And that's essentially what that means. Let's see, what else do we have? Oh, this is fabulous. Es el ajonjolí de todos los moles, means he is the sesame seed of all the mole sauces. We know that all moles are prepared, well, one of the ingredients in mole sauce, regardless of where it comes from, is sesame seeds. You find them in all the mole sauces. So somebody that is el ajonjolí de todos los moles can be somebody that is a do-it-all kind of person, or that is a mover and shaker that is involved in all kinds of situations. But it can also be a phrase that you use for your friend that loves to meddle in everybody's business. So this can also be a criticism. If you have somebody who cannot stay to his own or her own turf and just wants to be in everybody's business, you can say, es el ajonjolí de todos los moles. He or she is the sesame seed of all the mole sauces. And the last one that I have, I believe the next one is the last one, is always a little inconvenient. Se comió la torta antes del recreo. He ate, or she ate, actually, this is something that goes, well, it could be a he or a she, but let us use it as a she. She ate the torta before the recess, or she ate her sandwich before the recess, means she went and got herself knocked up. But in this case, I picked this illustration because here's a dude, getting a message on his cell phone that makes him think, oh my God, what the fuck? Well, it's his girlfriend saying, well, I guess we ate the sandwich before the recess. And this is a very subtle way to, when you're having a gossipy conversation with someone and you find out that your friend got knocked up, you can go like, uy, es que se comió la torta antes del recreo. Oh my God. So that's what happens with this expression. Se comió la torta antes del recreo. And this brings us to the end of our little exploration of food-related phrases. Let me go back to your comments just to see what's going on through your minds. Boom, bidi bum bum bim bum bum. Guess I had too much Baileys in my coffee. I love it. I wish I had too much Baileys in my coffee. Kelly, congratulations on your second shot. I love it. I love it. That means that when you come back to Puerto Vallarta, which I hope will be soon, you will be happy and safer and feel more comfortable to go about. Papacito Rorro, Arturo, how are you? I am fine, and I owe a visit to your restaurant or your brother's restaurant. Don't think for a second that I have forgotten about that. It's definitely on my list. Let's see what else is going on. And of course, how are you feeling? I remember you had a thingamabobby, and I hope your thingamabobby is making you feel better. Let's see what else we have here. James says, I was never clear on what that meant. James, it's a beautiful sport. Taco de ojo, or a beautiful activity to get eye candy. I love it. Dwayne says, who doesn't like an eye taco? I know it's a sign of good health as far as I'm concerned. Let's see what else. Dee-da-dee-da-da. Oh, what a sweet thought. We are from all over the world, but when we blank Coffee and Headlines, when we join, I suppose, Coffee and Headlines, we are all close friends. Yes, I enjoy that very much, and that's why I enjoy spending out my mornings with you guys as much as I hope you do too. Jesse brings it down. If I could only work as hard as I eat in the gym, I might get somewhere. I love it. I love it. Dean thought that he saw that peeing boy statue when he was in Belgium. I see that peeing boy every day in front of my back. Well, never mind. Let's see. Oh, that's a good one too. Arturo suggests, le pone mucha crema a sus tacos is another beautiful food-related phrase, which means he puts a lot of sour cream in his tacos, is something that you say about someone who brags a lot about himself or herself or his or her accomplishments. So that is a great addition. Thank you very much. Let's see. You don't think my pro mic is... Oh, of course it does. Thank you very much for that. I just realized. Hold on. Thank you. My bad. I didn't realize I unplug my real microphone every single day to back up my computer. And today I forgot to turn it back on. I certainly hope that the audio is better. Thank you very much, Daniel, for bringing that up. I very much appreciate it. And it's a good thing because I'm about to sing. I am about to sing in the second half of this program. And we'll see how that goes. Let's see what else we have. Karen says, I always say my big guts are eating my little guts when hungry. Well, I don't know that we have an expression that is equivalent to that, but I like that. I like that very much. Let's see. Oh, more people getting... Oops. Sorry about that. I didn't mean to do that, but what I meant to do is this one. 2 shots down. See you on March. I'm glad to hear that so many people are getting ready to come back to Puerto Vallarta. This is awesome. Por fin estamos aquí. We're finally here from Denver. Excited to be residents in a couple of weeks. And thanks for keeping us connected. Jane, you make my day by saying things like that. And this is what we love to do. And thank you for your feedback on the audio. Again, my apologies. I got so excited getting ready for this morning that I didn't realize that I had the built-in microphone happening. And now that we're done talking about food, I would love to share with you, allow me, a beautiful story about a beautiful song composed by a Mexican composer that has managed to keep connected or has managed to keep the most unexpected family connected through several generations. That is the introduction to the second half of today. And this, of course, starts with discussing the one and only, actually, let me cough first. Yes. Oh, good. Okay. Let us start by bringing up on the screen, no, not him. We already saw him. We are going to change topics and we're going to show Manuel M. Ponce, a Mexican composer born in 1882, died in 1948. And his work is renowned not only as a composer, but his work as a music educator and scholar of music connected the concert stage with a mostly forgotten tradition of popular song and Mexican folklore. So we love some of his compositions for piano, for guitar. He even wrote some symphonic works. But his traditional songs are beautiful because he brought them to the concert stage, and we are very grateful for that. And I'm going to share with you one of his most beautiful and sad songs, but beautiful nonetheless, which is called A la orilla de un palmar. And the song, let me sing the first verse. A la orilla de un palmar, yo vi de una joven bella, su carita de coral y sus ojos dos estrellas. Al pasar le pregunté que quién estaba con ella y me respondió llorando, sola vivo en el palmar. Yay! So that's the first verse of A la orilla del palmar. Where is my own applause? I've lost my own applause, but let's pretend that I applauded or somebody applauded. I sing because, not because I'm fabulous at singing, I sing because this way we don't get in trouble with YouTube. And let me tell you what those lyrics mean. A la orilla de un palmar, yo vi de una joven bella. The song is called A la orilla de un palmar, at the edge of a palm grove. So the song starts by saying, at the edge of a palm grove, I saw a beautiful young maiden. Then it says, su boquita de coral. I sang su carita de coral. It's not. Su boquita de coral, sus ojitos dos estrellas. Her mouth like a beautiful coral, her eyes like two twinkling stars. Then the song continues. Al pasar le pregunté que quién estaba con ella. As I walked by, I asked her, who keeps you company? And she answers, y me respondió llorando, sola vivo en el palmar. And she answered as she wept, I live alone in the palm grove. And then the song continues, soy huerfanita, ay, no tengo padre ni madre. I am an orphan girl, oh, I don't have a father nor a mother. Ni un amigo hay que me venga a consolar, nor a single friend, that can give me comfort. Then the song continues, solita paso la vida a la orilla del palmar. I spend my life alone at the edge of the palm grove. Y solita voy y vengo como las olas del mar. And alone I come and go like the waves of the ocean. And that is the song. It is a small, beautiful, simple, gorgeous, sad song. And there have been many versions of this song, pop versions, ranchero versions, mariachi versions, and I'm going to share a few of these versions with you. And I'm going to focus on a specific family that has made this a standard part of their repertoire. For starters, I'm going to recommend and I'm going to leave you with show notes and links to videos on YouTube to all these songs. The first version that I'm going to share is performed by Mexican operatic tenor Fernando de la Mora. And it is interesting because as he performs it, it features Manuel M. Ponce's original piano accompaniment to the song as performed by Mexican pianist Silvia Navarrete. So this is it's not the best recording, but this is the way the composer published the song. You know, as this is the way you buy the sheet music with his original piano accompaniment. The next version that I'm going to share with you comes from a family that has made it a staple in this family. So this would be the late troubadour Michael Ronstadt. He was the brother of acclaimed singer Linda Ronstadt. And in this version, he tells a touching story of how the song became a standard in his family household, since way back when his grandfather used to sing the lyrics even before Manuel M. Ponce published the song. So this goes back to the original intentions of Manuel M. Ponce. Some of the songs he composed were completely original, and some of the songs were his own research of traditional folk songs as sung by Mexicans in the 18th century, the 19th century, and so forth and so on. So this song came to the Ronstadt family's household, which they grew up in Arizona, and the family heritage came from Mexico. And then, of course, Linda's Mexican father married a foreign woman. I forget the exact bio. But this is a beautiful version in which Michael Ronstadt tells the story of how the song came to the family. Then there's another beautiful version that I'm going to share with you, performed by the Ronstadt brothers. These are two of Linda's nephews that continue the family tradition to preserve traditional Mexican songs. This was recorded in 2019. And of course, you know, there is the one and only, the one of a kind, the one and only Linda Ronstadt herself, who, I mean, we could spend months and months and months talking about her musical accomplishments, and we would not be finished with her. She is truly one of a kind performer. She announced her retirement from the stage in 2011 and revealed shortly afterwards that she is no longer able to sing as a result of a condition known as progressive supranuclear palsy, which turned out to be a very, very sad announcement. And she continues to speak to the best of her ability, and she has become a poster child for her disease, and she continues to make increasingly less public appearances. But I managed to find this beautiful excerpt of an interview that she gave CNN in 2019. And through the interview, she attempted to break into harmony, singing this song with her relatives. And it'll break your heart to see her attempt to do this performance, because she is practically unable to join the harmonies with her relatives. But, you know, this is her beautiful attempt to continue to sing. And that would be the end of my story about this wonderful song, A la orilla de un palmar. You're going to run into many versions of it, but I figured I would share these because these have such a beautiful connection to Linda Ronstadt's family, who continues to perform, and I think that is a beautiful thing. Let me take a quick look at your comments before we continue on with our lovely day. Stephanie says, making a grand entrance. Well, you know, it is what it is. Sometimes you just have to, you know, do this and that and the other. And I actually love doing the little entrance this morning. Let's see what else we have. Don't give up the day job, Paco, says Dana Douglas. I love it. Linda says, you can sing to me anytime. I don't know that I could, but I would certainly love to try. Let's see what else. Mama Deb Nader says, Échate el choro. Yay. I love it. I love it. Let's see. If you hadn't told me the words, I would have thought a lullaby. You should accompany yourself. Well, it is a beautiful lullaby sounding song. And it is a song in a major key. And we think of major key songs as songs that are happy. So when I come across a song in a major key that turns out to be a sad song, I think it's even sadder by virtue of being a song in a major key. And Arturo brings up Canciones de mi Padre, which is a beautiful album by Linda Ronstadt, in which she sings Spanish songs that her father used to sing. It is an album that I enjoy very, very much. James points us to a beautiful Linda Ronstadt documentary on HBO, which includes the interview that I mentioned. I haven't seen it. I do know that I think there's something on Netflix. There's a big Linda Ronstadt something on Netflix, and that's something that is on my list to explore. Oh, beautiful. Matthew, who continues to surprise me with all his musical accomplishments, recorded an orchestrated version of A la orilla de un palmar with Fernando de la Mora. The CD is called Cantares de América. I will definitely look for that. Eduardo Magallanes is a very well-known Mexican arranger, and I'm sure that is going to be a pleasure to listen to. Thank you very much for bringing that up, Matthew. In fact, if I find it on Spotify, I will share the link for all of us to enjoy in the show notes, and it'll be terrific to know that you were a part of the recording. And this, oh yes, excuse me. It is called The Sound of My Voice. Yes, I've heard about this documentary. Thank you very much, Daniel, for bringing that up to our attention. Again, this is something that is a pleasure to enjoy. And I don't know about you, but all these wonderful music documentaries or documentaries about living musicians is something that I totally, I could just eat them, like we were talking about eating phrases earlier today. And of course, this brings us to the end of today's broadcast. I hope you've enjoyed today's edition of Sunday Funday. I hope that you are curious about some of this music and that you will go and look it up on your own. I will prepare the show notes and have them ready for you momentarily. And between now and the next time we get together, I hope you'll have a great day. I hope you'll stay kind and connected, and I hope you'll stay hungry and well-fed, and I hope you'll stay in touch. Tomorrow, of course, is Music Monday, and we'll figure out exactly what we're going to talk about in the course of today's afternoon, and I hope you'll join us then. Between now and then, have an awesome day, and I hope to see you soon.